What's cracking, everyone? My name is Ryan, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Meze 109 Pro. Now, this was released in late 2022 and quite honestly has been on my radar ever since after all of the good feedback I have been hearing about these, and I have been super excited to share my thoughts and impressions with you on this headphone. So let's get right into it. So I want to quickly let you know what you get inside the box and then move into sound because honestly, that's where things get super exciting. One momento. So inside the box of the Meze 109 Pros, you're going to get a nice zippered case that contains the headphones, but then also contains a smaller zippered case. Now inside that smaller zippered case is a set of cables. You get one 3-meter cable and one 1.5-meter cable. Both of them are 3.5mm connections to the headphones by a single 3.5mm connection on the other side. And then you're also going to get the 6.3 SE adapter, and that is with the stock cables that you get with the headphones. Now, as for the technical specifications of the Meze 109 Pros, they are 50mm drivers and have a frequency response of 5 to 30,000 kilohertz. They are 40 ohm and have a sensitivity of 112 dB SPL per milliwatt. They are black walnut wood and a bit heavier than the 99 Classics. Now, for reference, I do have the 99 Classics here, and they are definitely lighter than the 109 Pros, but I mean, also look at that. They are smaller as well due to the fact these are 40mm drivers, these are 50mm drivers, so it's going to be a little bit heavier just from that, but wait till I tell you about comfort. So Meze obviously knows what they're doing when it comes to building headphones that are comfortable. Now, you will get a nice vegan leather headband held up by a manganese steel suspension system. It is very lightweight and again has the spring-loaded system that forms to your head and seals very well. And these are probably the most comfortable headphones I have worn to date. So for $799, these are absolutely the best sounding headphones that I own and have heard outside of my atriums, and that is honestly saying a lot. And that's it. I don't have to say anything else, but I know I should, and I will. So to explain, I really just kind of want to walk you through a few track impressions that I had with the 109 Pros, but before I do that, I want to take this second to thank each and every one of you that have subscribed to my channel. And if you do like videos like this, please give them a like. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, then I would highly appreciate if you would subscribe. I'm really trying to grow myself as a content creator, and I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, now let's get on to sound. First sound impression I have is I've Got You Under My Skin by Diana Krall. Now this is the live version. And I chose this one because listening to this on the 109 Pros and any good headphone gives you a glimpse of what it would be like to actually be at that live event when she, did this recording. You can hear the ruffling of the pages from the orchestra as they're going through before she starts in with her vocals. And then when she does start in, you get that sense of stage and space. You hear the audience clapping, and it just starts right in, and, just the instruments, the separation, everything about her vocals in the mid-range, it just sounds so wonderful on the 109 Pros. I don't really have any cons, honestly, to say here for this class of a headphone listening to that song. So from there, I'm going to talk to you about something a little bit different, and that is Flight of the Cosmic Hippos by Bella Fleck of the Fleckstones, and I apologize if I pronounced their name wrong. Now, I discovered this through a title just recommendation list. I popped it up and I instantly wanted to listen to the entire track for how it started out. When you hit about the 110 mark, you're going to hear the basses start to go down lower and lower with each note, and it picks up each note beautifully on the Meze 109 Pro. The bass is represented almost perfectly, in my opinion, on that. And then you're going to hit another mark at about 225 where the bass gets really low. And this shows the extension of the 109 Pro for an open back. I was blown away, and it's not bloated or anything. It was just represented very, very well. And then at the 245 mark of the track, you actually had a harmonica kick in. Yes, I said a harmonica. And there was just so much of a good mixture there. And I just really enjoyed this track and listening to it. I don't know, maybe it's because I've been playing so much Red Dead Redemption that suddenly I'm into harmonica music, but I mean, you get what I'm saying. It was just a really cool track. Look that one up, by the way, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Then, for something a little bit quicker, there was Chocolate Chip Trip by Tool. Now, this one can put you in a trance very quickly, so understand that if you've heard this song. But on the Meze 109 Pro, okay, yeah, I guess it did kind of put me in a trance, but in a trance in a different way that I just wanted to hear that song because it just, again, was represented so well. The drums, just the timbre, every, instrument representation was spot on, in my opinion, with that track. And it was just another great, fantastic listen. Now, if I were to say anything at all somewhat negative about the Meze 109 Pro, it's that it probably doesn't have that dynamic punch and slam of like a Focal or the ZMF. And I'm biased on that because Focal and ZMF are probably the two big brands that I really enjoy because I do like that dynamic punch and slam that they can offer. But this was definitely not weak in that department, just not as, I guess, present and good as what those can represent. Doesn't matter. The song still sounded fantastic on the Meze 109 Pro. And so I guess from there, I could continue to go on and give you more and more examples, but I don't want this to be a half-hour video. So really what I'm trying to say is just the 109 Pro just does everything really well, in my opinion. There's no spiciness of the treble. I didn't get any of that. I didn't get any, sibilant S's or T's or anything that wasn't supposed to be there out of this headphone. Is it the most analytical headphone out there? No, it's not, but it's also $799, which to some, I realize that is quite expensive. But when you're considering that you have other headphones that, are going to go way up in that price category that may punch above this when it comes to analytical and that kind of sound nature, sure, it's not that. But dare I say that this probably punches up above 1,000 in beating out some headphones like that. I would almost take this over my Radiance, and we're talking about a $1,200 headphone there, albeit a closed back, so it's a little unfair in the advantages and disadvantages between the two, but you get what I'm saying here. This is an exciting headphone, and the hype, I get it. I understand it. So I guess one final thing I will say then before I kind of wrap this up is on power requirements. Now, I didn't really talk about this because quite honestly, with this headphone, that's another brilliant part about it is it doesn't require much at all. And to give you an example, I've been listening to some IFI products lately as I've been trying to push out some reviews for those. The IFI Uno, the IFI Air DAC, and the IFI Air Can, as well as, I already have the Go Bar. I use my mobile phone. I use my computer. I use my ADI 2 DAC that is super expensive compared to all those other things. And I gotta say, the 109 Pro sounded good on pretty much all of them. I mean, there might have been some lacking in dynamics on some of the lower ends, depending, but overall, if I had to listen to it on just an IFI Uno, that's $79, I'm good. I mean, that's a combination that you can get for less than $1,000. Yeah, I mean, that is some serious high fidelity audio that you can get for the price of those two. All right, so I think I need to stop there as I'm kind of overly hyping this headphone, or maybe I'm not overly hyping it, but I got to give a shout out to Meze and say thank you for making such a fine quality product as the Meze 109 Pro. I am super excited about it. I am not regretting a single cent that I spent on this, and I bought this brand new, not regretting that purchase at all. So with that, I do want to thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm going to let you get back to doing whatever it is that you do. I'm going to get back to finishing this drink before it all kind of goes away on me. By the way, it's damn good. Just like the Meze 109 Pro, in case you haven't caught that. All right. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.